So back from a trip over there in Germany, what were your reflections on the tournament?
It was a high level, a very high level. It was Division 1A, guys coming straight out of the top division. All the teams skate, they're very organised, they've all got a very good skill level. It's a privilege to be part of that tournament and obviously to coach the GB team.
And what kind of experience do you think both yourself and the other guys have actually gained while you've been over there?
In terms of my experience, it's massive. You know, just the people you're talking to, the teams that you're watching, the things that other teams are doing that we can perhaps implement. There is a divide, you know, between unfortunately the British nations and you know, your Germans and stuff like that. It is another level, and then you've got to realise on top of that there's another level on top of that as well. So we all sat as a team and watched a lot of hockey, and you just realise how good some of these teams actually are when you're going up against some of the kids from Germany when they're all a few of them are being drafted and things like that. But our guys they competed really well. They played, and unfortunately the game against Austria, which was probably the one that we really identified to pick up a win, didn't quite go our way. Again, Austria as a country that play hockey is probably one of their top end sports, and they get the funding and they get the guys together in good time and they have a lot of prep, and unfortunately we don't quite get that. But you know, every GB team that I've always been involved in has played with a lot of heart, and certainly the same about this one.
Awesome. And obviously now that you're back as well, while you've been away losing out on the last games, what do you think you'll be able to be changing, and with that extra experience that you're bringing?
I don't think it's much about changing anything, it's just getting our guys back together as a team. You know, the guys who have been here, we've had it hard. We've had a lot of new players in, from different clubs, and just to get guys in to help us, just to bulk up the numbers that we've got. So we're thankful for those guys who've helped. Obviously our guys know that our players are coming back, so hopefully there's a little bit of impetus in their step. Our guys are coming off GB duty. I expect them to be playing at a real fast tempo, because that's the way that hockey's played. So you know, hopefully we just gotta get the guys back together and we can start grinding on.